Just one more question from you. Talking to Trae Waynes, 11th overall pick in the NFL draft, great career with the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. More importantly, a great guy, even a better guy, awesome parents, great husband, great kids. Trae, for you, when you're talking to a lot of young corners, and the Raiders have a lot of them,
Mhm.
and you're giving your advice because you're a guy that played a long time, you played at a high level. What are some things, if you were talking to fans, giving them advice about, hey, letting guys develop, what are some things that you look for that you can say, okay, this guy's young, he's going to get better, but this and this tell you he's going to be really good?
Um, well, that was a loaded question. I guess I would say, well, for one, I don't really talk to that many corners because, I always said once I'm done playing, I'm getting away from the game just because it's so hectic, and I like just, being normal, being at peace, kind of doing my own thing, because even when I played, I hated, I hated the spotlight, I hated the media, like I hated the attention, like I
I know.
just,
Remember, I had
I
to
just,
interview you every day.
yeah,
And I'd walk
I
up to
know,
you and
yeah.
say, Trae, and you're like, man, today, Hondo, please.
Yeah, yeah, but so I guess for the fans, yeah, whatever I say is not going to matter because fans are going to think what they want to think anyways, and they're all couch quarterbacks. So, uh, I would just say be patient, man, because it's like I said, it's not an easy thing to do what we do. Because if it was, everybody would do it,
Right.
and it's like, some guys take a little longer to develop, some guys don't. What Aaron Rodgers sat the bench for what 4 years before,
Yeah.
so it's just
Four.
like not every yeah, and like I said, like just because you get drafted doesn't mean you're going to be a day one Hall of Famer, or a Pro Bowl or whatever. But that's like my thing is like I'm never really too critical when I watch any sports now because I know what a lot of those guys are going through and the sacrifices they're making. So it's like besides dealing with stuff, in their particular sport that they're playing. We're people too dealing with it off the field. So it's like, yeah, just because, one of your draft picks isn't, initially what you thought they would be doesn't mean they can't pan out to be. But fans are
Right.
so quick to write players off the second they don't see immediate success.
Makes sense.
But like I said, it's kind of expected, especially coming from people that haven't or don't play the game or understand really what all goes into it. So then I guess, and what was another question? How can you
No, I was
tell?
just asking you, and you answered it. I'm trying to, because
Oh,
I've tried to explain to fans a lot. Everybody is good that gets here. You'll see fans sometimes, and again, I'm not ripping the fans. I say this all the times. They're the only ones that pay to go to the games. You got paid to
no,
be
we got to
there.
pay
I got,
too.
yeah,
We
yeah,
don't get free
and
tickets. We only get 2 free tickets. So if other family wants to come, we got to pay for that too.
and but I always tell them that I think it's you got to understand. A guy may not be playing as well as others, but they're not making starting corners or quarterbacks or running backs that hang on trees. You got to develop them. The best
Hmm.
franchises develop them, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, you get some exceptions, but not everybody's a Deion Sanders either.